What is up, guys? This is Silver Warrior here, and today I wanted to discuss why silver is the best investment for the common man. So obviously, you can tell I am a little bit biased towards silver usually on this channel. I really do prefer that to gold. I have a whole video about why I stack silver and not gold, and I've just talked about in the past why silver, as of right now, is simply the better investment. But today I want to talk about why silver is the best metal for the common man. So let's get right into this video. The first big thing that you have to consider is the price of it. You see, silver is, right around 1745 to 1750 an ounce range, which troy ounce being. So it is not unbuyable. It is still at a price point where you can buy enough of it, at least get an ounce to not have to pay massive premiums on the silver. And of course, the 5-ounce bars are, I think, my favorites, because I think once you get above 10 ounce maybe, you start to get into the bars that have higher premiums just because of their size. And I know that sounds kind of ridiculous. You're thinking, if you buy more, you'll pay less of a premium, right? I've seen 1,000-ounce bars with higher premiums than 1-ounce bars. Trust me, it becomes a novelty almost to have that much silver that you can afford that much to store. So I think that 5 or 10-ounce bars should be your maximum size depending on the company. Just because I think they're also the best for storage. Like storing a 1,000-ounce bar is going to be really difficult. You're not even gonna be able to fit that into a standard safe probably. So I really think that's why you should be sticking with the smaller bars, but nothing too insanely big. And I've just completely ranted on here. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's the thing though, is you can buy an ounce of it for $17, and it's not gonna break the bank for you. Most likely, most people have enough money to afford a little bit of silver to get their foot in the door. With gold, the average man will have to stick with fractional 1 gram or 1/10 ounce pieces, maybe ½ ounce if you save up enough money. And even that's still going to have such a high premium that's going to be ridiculous. Plus, overall, you can sometimes actually pay higher premiums on gold. Sometimes 1 ounce gold rounds will be so much more over spot that even the ratio of cost will make it so that the gold has a higher average premium compared to how much it costs. And even if I think the price of gold is heavily inflated compared to silver's, I think that really gold is probably still being manipulated, the price, but it's not nearly as useful as silver is to the governments or anyone like that. I really think that it's more useful than gold is, simply because of the fact that you need a lot more silver. And whatever they need to build, they're going to need generally a lot more silver for, especially things like the solar panel plans that are probably going to be put into place in this country soon and everything like that. Just overall requires a lot more silver. So I think that they manipulate the price more heavily, therefore making it so much cheaper than gold compared to the ratio. And I'm not even talking about ratio investing, because I know the trick that you buy silver now, and when the ratio goes down, you sell it to buy gold, and then you do the same thing except selling the gold to buy silver once the ratio switches again. Based on the past few hundred years, it's been averaged around 1 to 50. So I don't think that in your lifetime you're guaranteed to see it. And if it happens, then jump on it, but that's not something that I'm even talking about. I'm just talking about the fact that silver is a greater store of wealth because you're getting so much more of it for your money compared to the ratio that is currently available. So another thing I wanted to discuss is that silver, I think, is also more accessible in the fact that it's kind of easier to understand than gold. And I'm not talking about bullion, because obviously a bullion piece, but with the coins, it's a lot more simple with the silver coins than the gold ones, like the ones that the U.S. produced. A lot of times you have some like the gold eagles and everything like that. Those are a little bit more complex to understand, some of those series. Plus, the other thing is that they're getting to a point where their age always gives them a premium, but you can still get quarters from the 60s for, around melt if you look hard enough. With gold coins, you'll pretty much never get them for below melt unless it's at some kind of garage sale or something like that, where people don't understand the value of the coins quite as well as they should. But if you're just buying online, and which is something I personally do a lot, you're going to have to put out a little bit more of a premium for junk gold coins, because honestly, junk gold doesn't really exist that much, as opposed to silver, where you can pick up junk for very, very cheap. So yeah, I think that definitely helps it out as well. And the series overall are easier to understand than gold are, because everything is pre-1937 with gold, I believe, or pre-1933. I'm sorry, pre-33 U.S. gold constitutional coins. So that's kind of my big point is that 32 and before is starting to get to premiums, and just understanding the coins. Like I think it's just a little bit more simple with the silver coins, and plus you don't have to put out a huge amount of money to get your hands on them anyway. But anyway, though, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you agree with some of the points in it. And that is it for this one. Peace, love, and much respect.